Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Vent This. Now, just as we were getting started, I just had this weird thought, and I always have weird thoughts, but I was pondering, if poison expires, is it more poisonous or is it no longer poisonous? It's just something I was thinking about. You may want to think about it. Anyway.
I don't want to think about it.
Well, but it's not your turn to think yet.
Okay.
So let me get through the opening, Chris.
Sorry.
All right.
You're weird.
I have weird thoughts. Anyway,
Yeah.
So you know how sometimes you feel weird and alone? Well, there's no need for you to feel alone anymore. We're weird, and we're all here together for another episode of Vent This.
And I still feel alone. Yeah. We're here.
We're always trying to change things up and make improvements here at Vent This. And first, I want to let you know that today's episode was created using 100% organic ingredients.
So it's healthier and good for the environment.
Think about that for a moment.
You're still weird.
Thank you very much. And in addition to that, today, along with me and Chrissy, we have two guest ventologists, and I'd like to welcome them now. I'm excited to have these ladies here, Shelley Curtis and her assistant. Shelley has had an illustrious career in the entertainment industry. She's been an executive producer on Days of Our Lives, a director on All My Children and The Bold and the Beautiful, and a supervising producer and director on General Hospital.
Wow.
Just to name a few of her accomplishments. She also has with her her friend, Jean. And welcome, ladies.
Hi. Thank you. Thank you. Very nice introduction.
Well, thank you. Jean, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
All right. It's great. It's great to have you. And it's great to have you, Shelley. And this should be a fun thing. It's
well, what's fun to know is that we all worked together many years ago and through all our several decades of soap opera. I worked with Chrissy and I worked with you, Chuck. And we had a lot of laughs, a lot of fun. Love it.
So we've
Shelley.
got experience with laughing.
Yeah, and hanging and
good times.
Sit and wait.
Yeah, sit and wait. All right. Well, we don't have to wait any longer. I guess we could get this thing started, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
let's do it.
We'll get the first vent. Who reads the first vent? Is that a reader or
It's
is it
gonna
a
be you,
voicemail,
Chuck.
or It's me. Okay. All right. Oh, I see it here. Okay. All right. Well, this one is signed by running out of hot water. My wife takes a shower that lasts more than it takes to cook a meal, serve it, and eat it. Somebody told me that if I run the washing machine, the dishwasher, and water the lawn all at the same time, it will stream cold water on her and she should jump out. I don't know what else to do. She brings new meaning to prune skin. I'm not trying to be cruel, but what's a guide to do? So I don't know, ladies, what do you think about this vent?
Well, I personally think the cold plunge is the new thing everyone wants to do to look younger. So he should run all those things and give her a cold plunge.
There you go. It tightens the skin right up. You look 10 years younger just with a cold plunge.
What do you do in the shower for an hour? What the hell are you doing there? I mean, when I'm in there that long, I start to sweat. What do you do? I don't get it.
Well, it depends. I mean, if you're alone, that's one thing. I mean, you can stay in there forever if there's two of you. It just depends what's going on. But if she's in there alone, 10 minutes, just get out of there. That's enough.
Exactly.
There's got to be something else. Got to be
Maybe
something else
she's
going
shaving
on.
her legs, doing a mask, doing a hair mask.
Something. Yeah. I mean, I would turn on the burglar alarm, and when she yells, "Is everything okay?" Don't respond. Get her to just jump right out. Or the smoke detectors or something like that.
Well, the smoke detector would go off from all the steam in the shower, wouldn't it? Or does that not work?
There might be something electric, something vibrating in that shower that we don't know about.
Oh my God! Look at that. She went there.
You went to the wrong place, Shelley.
No, she went to the right place.
Chuck, you're the only boy. Careful.
That's probably why the husband's jealous.
Exactly. 1 hour? I don't know.
Why else would he care?
To me, that's even too long.
Yeah.
He's caring because he's running out of hot water.
Right.
But
yeah.
maybe
before she does.
What?
Then take a shower before she does.
Take a shower before she does. Yeah, you go in there in the shower first. Yeah.
I know, but I don't think it just applies to the shower. I mean, doesn't it affect the dishwasher Or the washing machine?
Well,
I don't
who
know. I'm not a
cares?
plumber.
Yeah,
What?
but who cares? I mean, you could flush the toilet. That uses cold water, and then she gets a little hot blast if there's any hot water left. You know.
Okay.
So-
I'm personally a bath person. I don't like to wash my whole body and hair at the same time. So I like to be in a bath but even a bath, I can only be in for 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
Yeah. How long do you
I
need to
can't,
sit
how
there?
long does that take?
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't
Wait,
know.
Shelley, you divide your body parts?
Yes,
don't
I
get-
do.
So you
Yes,
do
I
a
do.
neck down version, you jump out, then you go to the sink and do the head version?
No,
You've never
I
heard
do
of
the
that?
body version 2 to 3 times a week, and then the head version 2 times a week.
Oh, so you
I can't wash and dry my hair that much. I just don't have enough time.
Yeah. It's called the upper and lower. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah. It's an upper lower.
That's
Oh.
why an hour in the shower seems, I don't know, an hour in the shower. Something else is going on.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't
yeah.
think we ought to go there.
Could be a television
It can't
show.
be electric.
An
She'll
hour
get
in the
electric.
shower.
Wait, Chuck,
No,
Shelley.
battery. She's not in there with an
Batteries,
extension
batteries
cord.
work in
Batteries.
water.
Chrissy, where have you been?
Oh,
Yes.
Oh,
Batteries
my
work in
gosh.
water. Trust me.
okay.
Yes. Yeah. And they won't shock you.
No.
Oh,
But what goes on could be shocking.
okay.
No.
Okay. Well, should we move on to the next letter?
I guess we could.
Wait, Gene, didn't you have some vent about a parking lot? I overheard you say that.
I just think it's annoying that ever since COVID, pedestrians think they own everything. I understand pedestrians have the right of way. However, as a driver, when you're at an intersection and you stop and they take, instead of just going directly across the street and then going again, they take the hypotenuse through an intersection.
A
Mhm.
what?
Hypotenuse.
of a
It's
triangle?
the long distance.
Okay.
They're
Longer
inconveniencing-
road.
Yeah, they're
Yes.
inconveniencing drivers for their own personal time, which it's like you have to work together. And then also when you're in the grocery store or parking lot or something, they walk down the middle of where the cars are driving.
Annoying.
It's like, yo, move over.
Yeah.
Add to that, they're on their cell phones. They're texting. They're not looking up.
They
And
don't
you're
look
gonna
up.
be responsible if you hit them. I
Exactly.
just went to
Why
pick
so
my
many-
daughter up at she's at UCLA Law School. Those kids do not look up from their phones, and they cross. What did you say that word was again?
The hypotenuse. They take the
They
hypotenuse.
cross the hypotenuse. They don't care. They don't care about the sidewalk. It took me an hour to pick her up, which would have normally taken 5 minutes.
And our listeners are going to learn new words here on Vent This too.
I
Well, with-
did. I just
So,
learned.
Yeah.
What
So
happened to like stop, look both ways, and then walk? What happened
It
to
went
that?
away. People don't care. People are into their phones and they don't care about you driving the car. And I think there's a certain attitude that if you hit me, I'm going to sue you. But you know what? If you're dead, you could be dead right. You know, so I don't know. Look up. And I think it's more so in California. The East Coast, it's like you step off the sidewalk and they'll run you over there. But here, I think the
Well,
laws are a little
actually,
bit different.
here, truthfully, our governor made it legal to jaywalk.
He did?
there's-
When did
Really?
that happen? I do it all the time.
Yeah, it's legal now, so you don't get
Oh.
a ticket for jaywalking anymore.
No
So-
kidding. That's great news. I didn't know
It
that.
takes the fun out of the whole thing now. Why jaywalk?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Jeez.
No, I was always part of the reason why I never got killed is when I am jaywalking, I'm looking both sides, waiting for some ticket guy to show up. And so I'm dashing. So now that I know there's not going to be a jaywalking ticket, hey, I'm going to take my time. And I
Yeah,
need
but
to
keep
look
looking
both-
so you don't get hit by a car. Now you'll look straight ahead like the rest of the dummies, and you will find out you're in the hospital.
But
I'm-
here's the other part of that too, is that most people who are aware of other people's time, if you're crossing illegally and you don't have the right of way, you hurry across the road.
Right.
Mhm.
They're just like, oh, I see a car, I'm gonna go even slower now. I'm like, oh
They're
my God.
meandering. Yeah, they should have
Yeah.
the same rules as cars do. You have to
Yeah.
stop and give a yield to cars going by.
Right.
Or we need to
Right.
hire people with stops, running. I actually personally think we need more people running, like, at school zones when they have the people with the stop signs.
Yeah.
We need more people, volunteers like that. They could
The school
help.
Patrol.
They can help the traffic, like especially people this leads you to gridlock on top of it all.
Yeah.
So and now you're gridlock across Barrington Avenue, and because everyone's trying to get on the freeway and nobody's yielding.
Right.
So that
be.
should be applied to pedestrians.
Right.
It should
And
be
cr-
applied. The people who volunteer should be the people who got hit because they weren't paying
Good
attention.
idea.
Oh, there you go. That's like you're fine for. There you
Exactly.
go. That's a great
Yeah.
idea. Now, and Shelley, we need you to explain meandering to Chrissy.
Yes, please. That's slow,
Meandering?
right? Yeah.
Yes.
Meandering is just kind of walking along, looking at your phone, looking up at the sky, not
I
paying
got it.
attention.
Got it. You
Yeah,
know what
so
I say? I'm going to quote Gene. Just run them over.
there you go. There you go. So they're always meandering on the hypotenuse. Which
Yeah.
is crazy.
Exactly.
Right. All right. Well, maybe we should move on
All
to the
right.
next
So
letter.
we have another one, do we?
All right. Well, here's our next vent that came in. Here it goes. Anyone else see this as a problem? When my wife puts on makeup, she makes this weird face like she's about to whistle, and it looks like she's struggling. Her eyes twitch, her neck is tilted way back, and I swear she holds her breath. This goes on for about 40 minutes. And then after she asks me, "How do I look, honey?" To me, she looks like an overly made up Barbie doll. But the good husband that I am, I say, "Honey, you look beautiful." Is there any woman out there that believes their husbands or boyfriends when they say, "You don't need to wear makeup"? Signed, No Makeup Man. You know, when I read this earlier, I'm thinking, does he not like her the way she puts the makeup on, or does he not like the way she looks with makeup on, or is it both? I was trying to figure this out.
I
'Cause-
find it fun to
confused.
watch.
Is this the same woman who's in the shower for an hour?
Yeah, it probably is.
It
I
could
mean,
be.
I don't know who puts makeup on for an hour. For me, it takes 20 minutes, and I like to keep my husband out of the room when I'm getting ready for anything anyway, because I want to present myself. But
Yes.
he doesn't. I don't want him to see the back of the house, so to speak.
The before and after.
Exactly.
The back of the house. That's a good way to put it. But I mean, to say you look beautiful is about the only thing that we can say. Otherwise, we're in trouble as a man.
Yeah, but
exactly.
my husband will say, "You look better without makeup." And I'm like, I get annoyed by that a little bit, but at the same time, what happens to me is if I don't wear makeup and then I go somewhere and I see somebody all made up, I'm mad at myself because I didn't wear makeup. It's kind of a weird thing. When somebody looks really pretty with makeup and I don't, I get jealous. But then if he tells me when I put the makeup on, I look better without the makeup, it's this weird dialogue I have in my head.
You
I
might try
understand
having
this
a makeup
part, too.
artist come to your house, Chris, and teach you how to do it then. Because to me, when I put my makeup on, I go, there you are. There you are. And then my husband, I walk downstairs, he goes, you look beautiful. He's not
Aw.
even looking.
Because he knows
He's
you look
tra-
beautiful.
He
He's
knows what he
trained
has
well.
to say. That's it.
He's just got the right answer.
It's
That's
like
the
when
way
he
it
says
is.
to me, how fat do I look? I said, you look so thin,
Oh,
Good.
that's nice.
right? You're looking good.
So I think
And
the
he
key
does look
here
good.
is you just need to train your husband.
I need to train my husband. Yeah, he's still in training after
We
all
all
this.
need these compliments, is what it is. Everybody
what do
needs
you-
to be reassured.
Chuck, what do you
Bingo.
do when your girlfriend or,
She's I mean, it's the same thing here. It's like I wait for her to put the makeup. It's like sometimes, like on the weekends, it's like, well, let's go walk the dogs together. She's got to go full makeup to walk the dogs. It's like we're walking the dogs. I've got
I agree
short
with her.
sneakers and a t-shirt
I do
on.
too.
No, I think she needs a lip gloss and a little blush.
Yeah, but that's the way it is. And so, I can't argue with her. That's how she feels. Years ago, I was married to a woman that was a newscaster on television. It's like we couldn't go anywhere without, like you're going to a gala. It's just the way it was because being an on-camera talent, you never knew when you're going to run into somebody. So that's how she felt,
That's how I feel when I walk out my front gate because we live on kind of a busy street
Mhm.
and somebody could drive by that I know. So I'm going to the mail. I need a little gloss.
So
See?
you mean to tell me none of your friends have seen you without makeup? Come on.
Never,
What?
ever. Remember that show? What was it? Gene, the one that the woman wore makeup. Wait a minute. It was about the stand-up comedian. The woman wore makeup her whole life. She'd get up early before her husband woke up, put her makeup on. And when she decided to rebel, she got up, didn't put makeup on. He goes, you look different. What was that show?
It's like,
No, but that's even in the Bridesmaid, when she gets out of bed before the guy wakes up, she puts her makeup on and then like pretends like she was sleeping. You know, she
Exactly.
does a touch up.
In
Is
my
this a-
dating years, I used to just pose put makeup on when in the morning and get back in bed and just pose.
was this some kind of a makeover show or something else? Like,
Well, I did, because I read this letter prior to this, I did notice myself in the mirror making really weird faces, because to put makeup on, you have to kind of make a face. I don't know why. I was
Yeah,
trying to
and
think,
all
like,
women do the same.
yeah, and it's that little thing with the cheeks and the like that, and
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
sultry
you gotta
look
find
and
you
the
gotta
pouty
find-
sultry look. Yeah.
you
Yeah.
gotta find the bones and the right angle. You gotta
Yeah,
find
all the nooks and crannies have to be filled.
exactly.
And you
Yeah.
have to see it from all the different angles, you know. And if you're right-handed, it's hard to do one side. and
Exactly, exactly.
Left-handed, it's
That's
And
why
try
I
to-
am
Yeah.
so glad that I look like this. I don't
You
have
look
to deal
good.
with it.
You're looking good.
It's like,
Well,
I just pick which glasses to put on.
Well, that's good. You look great.
Thank you.
well, that was it. I
Anyway.
think we wrapped it
Well,
up. No,
All right. Well, did we wrap it up? Is that all the events we have?
I think so.
Just 2, 3? What did we have? We only had 3.
What did we
Well,
do? Yeah, we did. Yeah, we're
yeah,
good.
I guess that's it. All right. Well, hopefully everybody learned a few things here today.
How to apply
Yeah,
makeup.
I have a lot more events, but that's if I'm invited back. I do have a lot of
Oh,
events.
for sure. We had a
Oh,
good time.
good.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I
Very
mean, we
fun
could,
to see you guys.
you could even vent now if you want.
I like to hold it back. I'm going to hold that back as a teaser and bring my little
Okay,
electric
there you
ducky
go.
the next time.
Well, I
So-
think that kind of wraps it up, right, guys?
All
This was
right.
Super
great.
fun.
Yeah, that was
Super
it.
fun.
And Chuck,
So,
you
it
know
was
the
great having
ending.
you guys. Okay. Well,
Yes.
hopefully everybody's learned a little something here today. And if you didn't learn anything, hopefully we provided you with a few laughs and some food for thought. We've had a lot of food for thought today.
Sorry.
Well, well, your thoughts need food. They need to be nourished also. So, but remember to go to ventthis.org and write us a vent right on the website. Or you can leave us a voicemail vent by calling 818-570-2535.
Chuck, what's that number
That
again?
number again is 818-570-2535. We'll play your voicemail on an upcoming episode. So tune in for the next episode. And next time we may be able to explain the history of the future. You never know.
Okay, toodles. Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Toodles.